I'm Andrew Ray and I draw monsters. I've teamed up with Nintendo to launch an animation challenge. I want you to design a monster that is wild and wonderful. I'm going to pick 4 monsters. They'll fight, and the toughest of them will take on Bad Egg. Bad Egg. I mean, he's a bad egg, you know, he's trouble. When I first started coming up with these, I think it's maybe the Hieronymus Bosch link or something, but I wanted to draw an egg character, an egg man. And it just sort of stuck. So I started drawing eggs, but then it just didn't seem tough enough. And then you can't help but think that they're going to be a chicken inside, but suddenly I realised, of course, that dinosaurs and lizards all came from eggs, and so that just gave him that extra edge. That gave him. So, you know, at first you might not think he's so tough, but then he has his special power, which is the lizard that comes from within. I'm an illustrator. I work with a collective of 9 other people called Peep Show. I was always good at drawing, so it just seemed like the obvious choice. I wasn't very good at anything else, so this was the way to go. I wanted to make monsters that weren't your average monster. I wanted them to be based on things that you wouldn't consider to be a monster, something just quite normal, really. So I ended up with things like eggs and onions and just household items. I think if you're trying to think of a monster, is just try not to go with something too obvious. You can take inspiration from anywhere you look. You know, it might be something someone says on a bus, or it could be something that you see on TV, or you know, your brain just turns them into things when you look at them for long enough, and you start seeing shapes, and that can be enough. When a brief comes in, I'll just flick through my sketchbooks, and there'll be some idea that I've had a while ago that will work, or will be close to working and be similar. It really helps to make sure you're constantly kind of working away at it, really. Flipnote Studio is a very basic animation package. It allows someone who has no animation skills to just get up and running straight away. You can just do some very basic drawings and then get very immediate results. It's just a really good place to start if you want to make animations. You don't need to know anything at all about animation. You can just draw a picture, it could even be just a blob, and just watch that blob move around, and then that just gives you a pace. Flipnote Studio comes pre-installed on the DSi. If you already have a DSi and you don't have it, you can just go online by Wi-Fi and download it. If you think you can create a monster harder than Bad Egg, I'd like to see it. Illustrate your monster and add some animation if you like. To upload your monster, connect your Nintendo DSi to the internet, go to Flipnote Hatima and upload your monster on the Flipnote Monsters channel. They're going to be brought to life in Flipnote Studio, and you can see it right here on this channel.